For my handstand strength components, my handstand push-ups and my presses, I've increased the volume again. So I'm doing lots of repetitions of floor handstand push-ups and lots of repetitions of stool to press. I've been alternating days with these. So day one, I'll be doing handstand push-ups. Day two, I'll be doing stool to presses. I'm now going to add in a third session where I combine both the stool to press work and the deficit handstand push-ups. And that's what I done yesterday. So here's the final movement, stool to press plus deficit handstand push-up. Now, if you don't have a stool to press or a deficit handstand push-up, I'm going to take you through some cool progressions that I used yesterday as a warm-up that cover a wide variety of levels from intermediate to advanced. So first is some slow eccentric. So from a kneeling or from a tuck position with toes on the box, lots of weight in the upper back and shoulders, and then just slowly lowering down to a straddle L sit. Now, if you don't have a strong straddle L sit, especially mobility wise, you could keep the knees bent there and hold the position. Then you could go down and do a hold in that straddle L. Once you have that comfortably, you could work a progression to come back up again, first with knees bent. If you're a bit more stronger, you can do a full eccentric press from that tiptoe position and then bring it all the way back up to tiptoes back up onto the box again. Then you could jump up to handstand. Now, obviously the prerequisite is you have a strong handstand up on the box. Full eccentric stoolder. Again, if you need to, you could bend the knees, you could roll back and to sit onto the box. Harder variation then would be to do the same thing, but do a partial range concentric. So you do that eccentric all the way down to the straddle L, and then you pull back to either a bent knee position or, like I'm showing there, a straight leg position. Then we can start to add the handstand push-ups in. So I'm going to do a full stool to press now, so going all the way down, but that could be one of those regressions we used a second ago. And then I'm just going to come down through a slow eccentric handstand push-up. So trying to keep one segment between the shoulders and the feet, pause for a second at the bottom, and then slowly come back out. Now they're coming out, you could again go through to a straddle L sit, just using a bit of a bent arm transition. Then we can go with a full movement, so kicking or jumping up to handstand. You could press off the box to that position, coming down through the eccentric stoolder, pushing back up for the concentric, then doing the eccentric handstand push-up to collarbone to box. Now you could just pause there and finish there. Then a harder strength movement, but easier in somewhat balance-wise. You could go from a shoulder stand position on the box and just do the concentric handstand push-up. And then once you're at the top, you're in that handstand position, so there you could do your stool to press or your eccentric or whatever variation of the press you have. So then it just becomes a mix of your current level on the stool to press, on the press handstand and the handstand push up, and mix that up to the level that you have. I'd go through easier levels on your warm up and then slowly progress into your maximum, like 1 rep max. And that's what I done yesterday. I picked a challenging set for me. So it was starting in the straddle L sit, stool to press up to handstand, deficit handstand push up, and then eccentric stoolder back down again. So I'm getting both the elements that challenge me for repetitions, and then I'm just putting them together for sets. Yesterday I done about 5 sets. Now, if you have any questions with these, stick them down in the comments below. Check out the website for coaching. App details are in the description, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Thanks, guys.